All right, my friends, we are just about there. Today, though, we have Chaos Tray 249 for you in our final season here of Tower of Sweet Chaos. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you got a question, if you got a comment throughout, do let me know because I love to hear from you. We're going to give you the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to be successful and beat this tray so you can get to 250. Now, we're also going to try to do it with an all-epic team, as we always do, and you can find those timestamps down below for you. Now, let's get into it here. Chaos Tray 249 should be ours. Let's go ahead and talk about this here today. So, a couple things. We got these enemies. We got Dark Cacao Archer, a lot of these other things, the swords. We are going to probably get injury, which can be a challenge here, particularly if we're not using PV. Feel free to use pure vanilla, because that's obviously going to reduce out and remove out any of that injury. We're going to try a little bit of a couple of different options or teams here for you if we can't succeed on the first time through. Now, a couple things here, because you still can beat it without it. You just got to survive the injury. Now, with that, we can't use charge cookies, support cookies, or bomber cookies. So let's go ahead and talk about our team here. We are going to go with Cream Unicorn here as our healer. I do like the new magic candies, giving us additional viability, survivability, and on top of that, those stacks are always really nice in terms of the damage resist here and crit resist. That's going to stack up to 3 times over that time frame, which can really help and make a big difference. If you see in the last episode where the thing smashed into you, the other trays, that is one of the reasons why we're able to survive that. Now, we will actually try to run it with this strategy. What this strategy is a slight jungle strategy split on the defense. So with Pumpkin Pie's good old friend here, Pumpkin, as we like, or Pom Pom as we like to say, Pom Pom right there, Pom Pom help. That's going to help you split out some of that upfront defense, increase our attack speed, those kinds of things. And then we're also going to take advantage of good attack here with these two, between Squid Ink and Snow Sugar, and then Wildberry here at the front to push enemies back. And on top of that, knock them back, stun them a little bit, and then take advantage of the magic candy here as well. And that is the key. So that's the strategy. We've kind of combined our jungle plus the 2 defense up front. That can be one. We also like to do 3 attackers and 1 defender as another example to give you some ideas. And again, don't be afraid to throw PV in there and any of the ancients and those kinds of things and legendaries if you need to. So we just like to provide an option as a free-to-play player for other players that may not have those. All right, so in terms of the treasures here, we're going to go on attack. We're going to have Old Pilgrim Scroll, Squishy Jelly Watch, and Dream Conductor's Whistle. Alternative options, if you can you can use Librarian Enchanted Robes. Also, if your Sleepyhead Jelly Watch is much better, you can use that. We got Violet Raging Dunes as an example as well. Grim Looking Sly, and Disciples Magic Scroll if you need some additional defense, and more defense there with Gatekeepers if you need it. So a couple ideas, and then again, if you need some survivability, Insignia of the Dominal Knights, Durner Squeaky Flamingo Tube, and a revive. Now, you only need 1 cookie to make it by, so that can be a great strategy for you to consider and employ, as we like to say. So keep those in mind. So now let's go ahead and talk about the toppings. Toppings here, we have topping guides on every cookie, or each of the cookies, I believe, here on the channel, so you should absolutely check those out. However, in the meantime, we also recommend resonant toppings where it makes sense. In today's team, we are on Solid Almond with damage resist here. We're on Resonant with Frost for Snow Sugar on attack, with Raspberry, more attack with Raspberry here for Squid Ink, attack as well for our friend Pom Pom, as we like to say, Pumpkin Pie, and last but not least, cooldown for Cream Unicorn. So let's go ahead and attack, and take this down here for you today, my friends. Chaos Tray 249. Now, a couple things here. As you can see, that strategy is working so far. We've got a lot of damage coming in though, and running into some of those challenges in terms of that survivability. We're getting a lot of those injury stacks on. We've got to keep the stuff going, but it is working right now. Pom Pom's taking a lot of that damage and splitting a lot of the things up for us as well. Keeping these stuns on our enemies, keeping things back as we consistently apply that damage and pressure against our opponents. And at this point, we've got a lot of stacks on us between crit and damage down, making that survival much easier for us. Again, these front 2 And these big 2 archers can be a problem here, but we still have enough support from Pom Pom and enough damage to overcome Tower of Sweet Chaos Tray 249. And there you have it, my friends. You have now unlocked 250. All right, so let's pull it all back together once again. Super excited about that. Chaos Tray 249 in the palm of your hands with an option with all epic cookies. Now, again, here we can't use charge cookies, support cookies, or bomber cookies. We talked about those enemies. As you can see, lots and lots of injury and then big damage from those Dark Cacao Archers. We're able to reduce a lot of that damage resistance and crit resistance there with Cream Unicorn, and make sure that we're able to also make sure that we are able to reduce that crit and damage, like I said, plus those heals, and we got the burn effect now with the magic candy, making this a great one for you for PvE and taking advantage of some of the other stuff, which you can check out here on the channel. With that, we broke down the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed. If you still have questions, if you still have comments, certainly ask. I'd love to hear from you, and come join us in the Discord server. We've got a great community there, so thank you to everyone, and thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Hope you found it helpful, and thank you for your support. I appreciate the likes and the subs as we grow this community, and thank you, as always, to all of our members. Memberships are available to you. It's a great way to support the channel, and thank you so much for that. And we have affiliate links and other great ways to stay connected with socials and build the community. So thank you so much. Onwards and upwards, my friends. 249 check. We've unlocked 250. Stay tuned because it's coming your way. In the meantime, we got a ton of great CRK here on the channel. Take care.